Hey guys, I'm Akash and welcome to Pavli. So the topic for today's video is add users to LeadSquare CRM on Stripe payment. Now suppose guys you are selling some kind of product or service online and to collect the payments from your customer, you are using an online payment gateway just like Stripe. Now you want that whenever a customer makes a payment on your Stripe account, on your Stripe payment page, you want to add that very same customer into your LeadSquare CRM. Now the manual process of getting the details of a customer from Stripe and manually adding that person into your LeadSquare CRM can be very much repetitive and time consuming for you. So in this video, I came up with an awesome automation by which whenever we will receive a new payment in Stripe, automatically the customer who makes a payment will be added as a new lead in our LeadSquare CRM. Interesting, right? Now here you must be thinking how we are going to do this. So to make this happen, we will be using Pavli Connect, which is an automation and integration software. Now what is the actual step-by-step guide to set up this automation and how you can create this automation by yourself? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on the Pavli Connect dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you just have to go to your browser and search for pavbly, pavli.com/connect. And after reaching to the landing page of Pavli Connect, by clicking on sign up free, you can create your free Pavli Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you already have an account, just click on sign in. So after reaching this dashboard, click on create workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I'll name my workflow as Stripe to LeadSquare and click on create. Now we can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is trigger window, second one is action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with the trigger window. So the idea here is first we have to get the details or the data of new payments which we are receiving on our Stripe account inside Pavli Connect. Then after that, using Pavli Connect, we will send that very same data of the customer who made the payment to LeadSquare to add that customer as a new lead. So here in trigger window in choose app, we have to search for Stripe. Stripe it is. After that, in trigger event, we have to select new order or new charge, We have to select new charge as our trigger event so that whenever a new card is charged on our Stripe account, we should get the details of that very same payment. After selecting our trigger event, Pavli Connect gave us a webhook URL. Now we will use this webhook URL to make the connection between Stripe and Pavli Connect. And how we are going to do this, you can refer to the help text below to follow these steps. So just copy the webhook URL from here, go to the home page of your Stripe account. So as you can see, here we are on the home page. And right now I have turned on the test mode of my Stripe account because we are going to make a test payment in further in this video. So after reaching to the home page, click on developers. And on the left side, we have an option named as webhooks. So just click on webhooks. So here you can see all the webhook URLs which I have added in my Stripe account can be seen over here. Just click on this add endpoint button and paste the webhook URL in this endpoint URL section which we have copied from Pavli Connect. After that, just click on select event. And here we can see there are lots and lots of events present over here. And out of all these events, we will select charge and scroll down and we will select charge.succeeded. Click on add event and click on add endpoint. And yes guys, we have successfully connected our Stripe account with Pavli Connect using a webhook URL. If you have any doubt while making this connection or any doubt while selecting your event, you can refer to the help text given in Pavli Connect over here. So after making the connection, in Pavli Connect workflow, we can see that it is showing us waiting for webhook response, which means Pavli Connect is waiting to get some data, some response from Stripe of a new payment. So let's do it. We are going to make a test payment on our Stripe account. So I'll go to payments, payment links, and here we can see all the payment links which I have created in my Stripe account. So just for an example, I'll copy this payment link from here for this product need revision notes for biology and paste it in a new tab. Then after that, here I'll enter the details of a dummy customer over here. Just for an example, I'll enter the email address as demo After that, we have to enter a phone number. So let me enter a test phone number over here. This is the test phone number. Then we have to enter the details of a test card. So I'm entering information of a test card. So this is the card number, card expiry date, and CVV. Name on card, for example, demo. So whatever card name the user or the customer will enter on this payment page, we will create the lead in our LeadSquare account with that very same name. So I've entered demo name over here. Demo name as a name of the person who is making the payment. Now let's enter the address. This is the address, and enter the PIN code as well. Okay, so after entering the details of a dummy user, just click on pay. So here we are going to make a test payment, and in few seconds we can see that the test payment which we were making is now successfully completed. The test payment is done. And now because we have connected our Stripe account with Pabbly Connect, the details or the response of this very same payment which we have just now received on our Stripe account will also be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So let's go to Pabbly Connect. And yes guys, here we can see that in our trigger window, we have received some response. And when we will scroll this response, we will see that this is the response of that very same payment which we have made just now. So we have the same address of the customer, we have entered in our payment page. Then we have the very same email address, the same name, as well as the same customer ID and payment amount. So here the payment amount is showing us as a 7 lakh. But the payment for which the customer made, the amount for which the customer made the payment was of rupees 7,000. This is because while sending the data, Stripe does not support decimal values. So it eliminates the decimal and keep the rest of the amount as it is. That is why we can see this amount without the decimal value, and it is looking us as 7 lakhs. So guys, the step 1 of setting up this automation is now successfully completed. We have successfully received the details or the data of the customer who is making payment on our Stripe account. Now we have the name, email, phone number of the customer. After getting all these details, we want to add this very same customer into our LeadSquare account as a new lead. For that, we will just scroll down, click on this action window, and here in Choose App, we will search for LeadSquare. LeadSquare it is. And after that, in action event, we will select create or update lead. Click on connect and select add new connection. And here we have to connect our LeadSquare account with Pabbly Connect. Now how we are going to make the connection? So to make this connection, we require an access key, a secret key, and API host of our LeadSquare account. Now how we are going to do this? Just follow these steps over here. So to get these things, just go to the dashboard of your LeadSquare account. This is the dashboard. And on top right corner, we can see a profile option over here. Just hover on it and click on settings. And after clicking on settings, on the left side, we can see several options over here. Out of which we have an option named as API and webhooks. Click on API and webhooks. And at this very same page, we will find all the details which are required to make the connection. We have the access key. By clicking here, we can get the secret key as well. And we have the API host of our LeadSquare account as well. So just copy this access key from here, just copy it, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. Then go back to your LeadSquare account, click on this show secret key button and copy the secret key as well. Go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And at last it is asking us for the API host. So here in API host, we have to select this very same host which is present over here. Just copy this host from here, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here too. And after entering all these details, just click on save. Now after that, we can see that our LeadSquare account is now successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. And after making the connection, it is asking us for some details of the new lead which we want to create, like first name, last name, email, phone number, address, and other details as well. So we have received all these details of the customer who made the payment on our Stripe payment page in Pabbly Connect from Stripe. So we basically have to map these very same details, these very same data over here in this fields. And the process of mapping, guys, is very simple. So first it is asking us for the first name, and we don't have a separate response for first name and last name. All we have is the billing details as a card name. So we will map this complete name over here in this first name field. And the process of mapping is very simple, as I told you. Simply just click on this field, and from the drop down below, we can see that all the responses which we have received from Stripe can be seen over here. And out of all these responses, select the response of the card name or the name of the customer, and it is successfully mapped. So we have mapped the complete name in first name field, so we can ignore the last name field, and then it is asking us for the email address. So email address, we have also received the email address of the customer who made the payment. So we will map this very same email address over here in email address field. So just click on this, and from the drop down below from the responses of Stripe, we will scroll down and we will select the response of email address as well. So in this way, you can basically map all the details like phone number, address, city, state, country, so all the details of the customer who made the payment on our Stripe account over here in the action window of LeadSquare. And after mapping all these details, you just have to scroll down and click on this save and send test request. So after clicking on save and send test request, we can see that we have received a response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the customer who actually made the payment on our Stripe payment page is now successfully added as a lead in our LeadSquare CRM. So let's check it. For that, we'll get back to a LeadSquare account, and here we'll hover on this leads option and click on manage leads. Now after clicking on that, here we can have a list of all the leads which are added in our LeadSquare account. And yes guys, we can see that demo name, the very same name by which we made the payment on our Stripe payment page, the very same user, the very same customer is now successfully added as a new lead in our LeadSquare account. Which means the automation which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. So after setting up this automation, we just have to test this automation in real time once. For that, we'll get back to a Stripe payment page and we will refresh this page once. Let me refresh it, and this time we will make another test payment with the details of a new customer. And let's see that whether that very same customer is added in our LeadSquare CRM or not. So let's enter an email address. For example, this is the email address. Let's enter a phone number. Then once again, we'll enter the details of a test card. And the name of the card, this time we'll enter the name of the card, for example, Pavli T. So this is the name of the card. Then we'll enter the billing address. Let's enter the very same address this time as well. And just click on pay. So guys, we can see that with the details of a new customer, with the name of a new card name as Pavli Team and a new email address, we have made a new test payment on our Stripe payment page. Now, because we have created this automation, we will see that this very same person, this very same customer will be automatically, instantly added as a new lead in our LeadSquare CRM. So let's check it. We'll get back to a LeadSquare Manage Leads page and we will refresh this page once. And yes guys, you can see that Pavli Team, the very same name by which we made the payment just now on our Stripe payment page, is now very same customer is now successfully added, automatically added as a new lead in our LeadSquare CRM. Which means guys, the automation which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. So after testing this automation in real time, let's get back to Pavli Connect and understand in brief that what are the steps we followed while setting up this automation. So first, we have created a workflow inside Pavli Connect, and in this workflow, we have selected Stripe as a trigger application and new charge was our trigger event. After that guys, we have connected our Stripe account with Pavli Connect using a webhook URL. Then we made a test payment, a dummy payment on our Stripe payment page so that we can get the details or the data of that new payment and the data of the customer who actually made the payment inside Pavli Connect. Then after that, we send that very same data to LeadSquare to add that very same customer who made the payment on our Stripe page as a new lead in our LeadSquare CRM. So not just these applications guys, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pavli Connect. And guys, one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this very same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this very same workflow into your own Pavli Connect account and use this workflow for free.
If you need any kind of help or have any queries, you can ask them on forum.pavli.com and you can check Pavli Connect's pricing at this link. So if this video was helpful to you, you can like this video, don't forget to share it with others, and to keep getting such content on automation and integration, you can subscribe to Pavli. Thank you, have a nice day.